Professional 3-on-3 players in the world. Live every weekend on CBS and Vice. Oh, yay, yay!
More fiber and laxatives, eh? Who are you? I'm future you. Future me? Constipation with belly pain still coming back? Our doctor figured it out. It's irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. And Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
Your one-stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Number 1 on your car radio preset and the new and improved iHeart Radio app. WINCA in Miami. WMIB FM HD2 Fort Lauderdale. Free never sounded so good. We are Fox Sports. Here's what you need to know on Fox Sports 940 Miami.
The Marlins, losers of 9 of their last 12, including 8-3 last night to open its homestand, host St. Louis in the second of 3 tonight. Edward Cabrera set to get the ball for the Fish. Coverage here on Fox Sports 940 Miami begins at 6. The Dolphins back on their home practice field today with a light workout. Jalen Phillips practiced fully. Tyreek Hill was working on the side, but Devon Achane is out, probably not working this week. Meanwhile, the team released Ryan Stonehouse, meaning Jake Bailey is the team's new punter. When it comes to their first opponent of the regular season, the Colts have already named Daniel Jones their starter, benching former Gator Anthony Richardson. And looking to the Hurricane season opener on August 31st, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame this afternoon announced CJ Carr as their starter. In Tallahassee, FSU coach Mike Norvell said they've officially begun their game preps for Alabama this morning, playing the Crimson Tide on August 30th. And Miami CF holding a training session this morning ahead of tomorrow's Leagues Cup quarterfinal against Tigres. Lionel Messi skipping this session with coach Javier Mascherano saying he wants to play. And after a 10-year gap, the PGA is returning to Trump National Doral for the Miami Championship starting April 27th, 2026. I'm Eric Rodriguez, Fox Sports 940 Miami.
From Fox Sports 940, Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
1-1. He might have hit one out of the ballpark there. Out to right and deep. Second deck. He squared the bunt 2 pitches ago. And Kyle Stowers rips number 16 into the seats. Tied at 1, bottom 2.
Miami Marlins baseball is on deck.
Pitch to Connor Norby. He drills out to right center and deep. Frelick back. Track wall. It is gone. Connor Norby. He's getting right. 1-1 pitch. That one hammered out to left center field and deep. Martian Rojas back. They're looking up, and it's gone. Wag attack. A 2-run homer.
Marlins on deck. Brought to you by ADT, the official smart security partner of the Miami Marlins, and Norwegian Cruise Line. Experience more at sea. Let's head out to the ballpark. Here's your host, Steven Strong.
Okay, nice job, Ahmed. Welcome. We are live here from Lone Depot Park in Miami on an 87-degree, 3:05 Tuesday night. It's comfortable and cozy inside the ballpark. You're listening to Miami Marlins baseball on the radio, Fox Sports 940 Miami. Let me first start by saying this. This voice right now, yeah, I know. I understand. I'm battling right now. I've got pain in the body, fire in the soul. This is my Kobe 81 game. On no sleep, on sickness, whatever it may be. I apologize for the voice. Game 126 of 162. Ugly, similar to my voice right now. Didn't deserve to win. Those were some of the quotes from the usual anchored and even-keeled Marlins manager Clayton McCullough in his media availability after an 8-3 loss to the Cardinals in Game 1 last night. It was raw. It was animated. We'd heard Clayton McCullough all season long, hoping, I think yesterday, to spark his young Marlins squad to finish the season strong. The Chucker on the mound for Miami, he has had a strong season. Edward Cabrera, he will settle into his 22nd start of 2025, going opposite Michael McGreevy, 25-year-old right-hander, who told scouts, this is a good one, he has a phobia of walking batters. And you know what? There's no lies detected there. 7 walks on the season through 52 in a third innings pitch. We get going tonight at 6:40 right here on the Marlins Radio Network. Hi, everyone. Thanks for making Marlins on Deck a part of your Tuesday night with Jack McMullen and Kelly Sacco. I'm Steven Strom. We got a fabulous show for you. We will first lead with Clayton McCullough on last, a passionate Clayton McCullough. Eric Wagaman, a couple of home runs this month, back-to-back games with a homer. He will join the program in segment 2. We'll get you to the count with McGreevy and Cabrera, plus our roster move. Jack and Kelly will jump in for segment 4. At Marlins Radio, our X-Poll question today, and, of course, Steve's guarantee to victory. So let's start with yesterday. Uncharacteristic game for the Miami Marlins. 2 errors, 4 pass balls. Dane Myers dropped the ball in right field. Augustine Ramirez lost the ball in the lights last night. And again, Clayton McCullough, who has just been steady Eddie the entire year through a sweep of the Yankees, and this team felt like they were never going to lose again and getting swept by the Rockies. Clayton McCullough has stayed the same. But last night, here's what he had to say after yesterday's defeat against the Cardinals.
Yeah, not great. This was not a very pretty brand of baseball tonight. I think when the game was invented, this is not how it was drawn up. So ugly. We gave up far too many free bases. We just didn't handle our chances. We had to, what it does. Like, certainly, at least people get on base, but then you also think about the number of pitches your pitchers have to throw. You start to stress them out more. So we just did not take care of the routine at times tonight. We just gave up, too many extra bases and free bases to St. Louis tonight, and so we deserve to lose this game.
All right, so that was Marlins manager Clayton McCullough yesterday. I did want to add on to that. So I think what you're seeing right now is, first of all, a team that it's August 19th. I mean, this is game 125 tonight. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen to a younger team. The Marlins lead baseball with a combined 714 games by rookie position players. 714 games. The next closest team are the Athletics at 537 games. 714 games have been played by rookie position players. And per Baseball Reference, Miami's batters' average age is 25.9 years old. The Marlins are going through it right now. They just came back from a 3-city trip where they struggled. They lost Kyle Stowers. They've lost Graham Pauley. And now they're in a situation where you have your manager last night come out and say, things that he hasn't said before. I think looking to spark the team. We'll see how the Marlins respond tonight. But it happens. This happens throughout a baseball year. And we'll see here how the Marlins show some resilience. They have shown it the entire year. There's no question, I believe, that maybe tonight might not result in a win, but it will result in much cleaner baseball. Clayton has always preached, make the routine, play clean baseball, control the things that you can control, the effort, the attitude, all of that jazz. We will break here. Eric Wagaman has been a bright spot these last couple of weeks, back-to-back games with a home run. Yesterday against Matthew Liberatore, the day before that against Garrett Crochet. Wags will join me next, one of the best and one of my favorite 6:40 first pitch game 2 of this 3-game set. Marlins, Cardinals on the Marlins Radio Network.
New York last week. He got the win and the payoff pitch. X hits one high in the air and deep, out to right. There's no doubt about this one. Homer number 2 on the year for X-Man, and Xavier Edwards did not miss a stitch. Who knew he had this in him? 104 off the bat, 402 feet out to right field, and a leadoff homer for power threat Edwards. Open scoring right away. Stowers at third, Otto at second. 2-2 to Jacob. On the way. And Marcy drills a ball out to right and deep. A line shot. Nearly gets to the concourse and gone. Out to right. He got a hanging sweeper and he did not miss it. second homer of his career, second homer against Gavin Williams in the first, and the Fish are pouring it on. 2-2. That one drilled again, out to right and deep. That thing is gone. Marcy looks over to the first base dugout, pumps his fist, and now points towards the bullpen. Jacob Marcy, 3 for 3 with a pair of homers, and tied no more. Gabby made a sign. 2-1. That one hit high in the air, out to right center field, pretty deep. Schneemann is back at the track, at the wall, and it's gone. Graham Pauley, he's heating up with the power stroke. His 4th homer on the year and his 3rd homer of the week. Graham Pauley gives the Fish some breathing room with a solo blast. It's 7-4 Marlins in the top of the 6th. In every clubhouse. Now, 1-0 pitch. That one lined into center field. That is in for a base hit. X can practically walk home from third base. Kyle Stowers gets right. His first hit of the night is an RBI single, and it's another run. It's 8.
Welcome back here to Marlins on Deck as we get you ready for Game 2 of this 3-game set. Steven Strom, Eric Wagaman. Has the ball in Boston landed yet against Crochet? Welcome back here to Marlins on Deck as we get you ready for Game 2 of this 3-game set. Steven Strom, Eric Wagaman. Has the ball in Boston landed yet against Crochet?
Yeah, I think it came down. It came down.
Were you surprised when it went from 416 to like 453?
I didn't know that I didn't know the original number on it. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Special to hit a homer in Fenway for sure. First time being there. That was just a really cool place to play.
Where's the swing at for you right now?
I think it's in a good spot. I feel like most of this year it's just been like a constant search for it. Like having it for short spurts and then just losing it again. But I hopefully it's in a good spot. We can keep up the consistency.
Clayton had mentioned you had a couple of loud outs, which maybe led him to believe that you're onto something. When did you feel like you turned the corner offensively?
I feel like I really felt it on that triple in Fenway. But just like working up until then, like it felt like we were on the right track. And hopefully it's something we can carry out the rest of the season and into next season.
We saw a clip on X a couple days ago that went viral. Derek Showman saying, "Great job," with an explicit. Right. What's your relationship with Show and your reaction when you got in the dugout?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the moment, I don't know if I heard him say that. And then, yeah, I mean, Show, like, that's the kind of guy he is. He gets fired up for everybody, and it's just the way he shows some love. So, yeah, I thought it was hilarious when I did see the video.
The guy you're seeing tonight, Michael McGreevy, he told scouts that he has a phobia of walking guys. You just had your meeting. What can you tell us about McGreevy tonight?
Yeah, he's got good stuff. I think he just has he's got a good sinker, 4-seam cutter, good slider too. So we're just gonna try and get him up in the zone, and hopefully the stuff flattens out a little bit.
Thank you for the time, Wags.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next, we'll get you ahead of the count. Game 2 coming your way, 6:40. Marlins Cardinals.
Ball games. 2-1 pitch. Augustine hits one high in the air, out to left and deep. That is monster bound and gone. That went over the monster and over the El Tiante Hart. Augustine Ramirez with a monster blast. It's homer number 18 on the year. Hey, the second homer for the Fish. It's 7-2. Red Sox in the top of the 7th. 1-1. Wagaman drills out to left center field and deep. That is monster bound, and it's gone. Wag attack over the monster. Eric Wagaman smashes a ball. Perfect no more for Crochet. He went 7 up, 7 down on cruise control, but Wagaman caught up to the heater. The 9th home run that Crochet has allowed on the four-seamer this year, 111 miles an hour off the bat, and that opens scoring. It's 1-0 Fish in the top of the 3rd.
Pitch that I could hit.
Pitch again. That one past the dive of the third baseman Bregman into left for a base hit. That brings in X, and Liam Hicks waits out Whitlock. He shoots an RBI single the other way, and it's a 1-run game. The tying run in scoring position with 2 men gone at the top of the 8th. It's 3-2 Boston. 0-1 pitch. That one hit well out to right center field. Rafaela on the move. Back to the track. At the wall. And it's gone to tie the game. That ball just kept on carrying. Dane Myers with a leadoff solo shot to right center into the Boston bullpen, knots this game at 3. Anthony Bender is readying the Marlins pen. Marcy drills the ball out to right, down the line, towards Pesky's pole, and it's gone! How about this rookie? Jacob Marcy, you are unbelievable, man! Left on left.
Well, thanks, Wags. Wags has inspired me today. I woke up this morning, and again, folks, I apologize for the voice. I'm battling today. Pain in the body, fire in the soul. That's the mantra, but I woke up today, and I said, you know what, I don't feel great. Kind of like the Marlins after yesterday's loss. And I said, I gotta show up. I got to show up for you guys because you are my inspiration. We welcome you to Marlins on Deck here. Steven Strom, Jack McMullen, Kelly Sacco, gutting it out here on a Tuesday night. Michael McGreevy will go opposite. Edward Cabrera at 640. We'll get you ahead of the count. We'll start here with McGreevy, 25-year-old right-hander, who will make his 9th start of 2025. He's 4-2 with a 4.41 ERA. 51 innings pitched this season. He was a first-round pick in the 2021 draft. Big guy, 6'4", 220. This is someone that has elite control. He's walked 7 guys across, 51 innings pitched this season. He didn't factor on Wednesday in his last start against Colorado. Gave up 3 runs on 7 hits, 6 innings, 2 punch-outs. He's made it through 6 innings in each of his last 3 starts. 2 straight quality starts for Michael McGreevy. The guy we'll see tomorrow, he was teammates with in high school. Andre Palante, pretty cool story. But again, for McGreevy, he is best known for his elite control. He told scouts he has a phobia of walking batters, which I think is hilarious. He has never faced Miami in his career. He will throw the kitchen sink at you. 4-seamer, sweeper, sinker, cutter, curveball, and changeup. He will go opposite Edward Cabrera, 27-year-old right-hander from Santiago in the Dominican Republic. He's 6-6 with a 3.34 ERA. 21 starts this season for Cabby. It's a career high and counting. 113 1/3 innings pitched this season, 120 Ks to 38 walks. He did take the defeat on Thursday against Cleveland, around 5 runs on 7 hits, 3 walks, over 5 1/3, K'd 6. Clayton McCullough this afternoon was asked what's key to a Cabby bounce back.
It would be Cabby, I think we said, when Cabby's great, and we've seen this remarkable stretch he's been on, is when he is dictating count leverage, and he's able to get ahead of folks with the weapons he has to be able to then dictate how he wants to end at bats, whether that be his spin balls or that's his changeup or fastball. He's got so many weapons. So get ahead of hitters. Keep your foot on their throats, and when you have the chance to put people away, execute your put-away pitches.
Cabrera faced the St. Louis Cardinals a couple weeks ago, back on July 28th in St. Louis. Around 2 runs, 1 of them earned, 4 hits, 3 walks over 6 frames. It was a quality start for Cabby. So 2 right-handers on the mound today, Michael McGreevy and Edward Cabrera. Marlins are going to return serve after an 8-3 loss in Game 1 last night. We'll break. We'll get Kelly Sacco and Jack McMullen on next. We got some storylines, some headlines. 6:40 first pitch. We're back in 2 on the Marlins Radio Network.
Ball games. 2-1 pitch. Augustine hits one high in the air, out to left and deep. That is monster bound and gone. That went over the monster and over the El Tiante Hart. Augustine Ramirez with a monster blast. It's homer number 18 on the year. The second homer for the Fish. It's 7-2. Red Sox in the top of the 7th. 1-1. Wagaman drills out to left center field and deep. That is monster bound, and it's gone. Wag attack over the monster. Eric Wagaman smashes a ball. Perfect no more for Crochet. He went 7 up, 7 down on cruise control, but Wagaman caught up to the heater. The 9th home run that Crochet has allowed on the 4-seamer this year. 111 miles an hour off the bat, and that opens scoring. It's 1-0 Fish in the top of the 3rd.
Pitch that I could hit.
Pitch again. That one past the dive of the third baseman Bregman into left for a base hit. That brings in X, and Liam Hicks waits out Whitlock. He shoots an RBI single the other way, and it's a 1-run game. The tying run in scoring position with 2 men gone at the top of the 8th. It's 3-2 Boston. 0-1 pitch. That one hit well out to right center field. Rafaela on the move, back to the track, at the wall, and it's gone to tie the game. That ball just kept on carrying. Dane Myers with a leadoff solo shot to right center into the Boston bullpen, knots this game at 3. Anthony Bender is readying the Marlins pen. Marcy drills the ball out to right, down the line, towards Pesky's pole, and it's gone! How about...
This was not a very pretty brand of baseball tonight. When the game was invented, this is not how it was drawn up. Ugly. We gave up far too many free bases, and we just didn't handle our chances, and so we deserved to lose this game.
I like it.
I'm with you.
McCullough last night. I mean, when I tell you, when the Marlins swept the Yankees, it was monotone, it was anchored, it was very consistent. When the Marlins got swept by the Rockies, it was very anchored, it was very consistent. Last night, I like that from Clayton McCullough. A little edgy, and he was actually a little bit edgy this afternoon. We had asked him the question as Jack McBall and Kelly Sacco join me now, Marlins on deck here, game 2 of this 3-game set. Why is it important for you to stay the same? And he said, well, unless I feel like we're not playing to our standard, or I feel like we've made some mental mistakes or things that I don't see as like regular, I'm going to stay the same. What was your reaction last night? We'll start Kelly Sacco, and then Jack, you could take it from there, just from what you heard from Clayton in his media availability last night.
I think that you heard a very frustrated manager after watching his team play a brand of baseball that was beneath their standards. It was a terrible baseball game yesterday. It was very sloppy. They deserved to lose that game. And it
Kelly's
was
not
really
saying that. Clayton said it.
It was very refreshing to hear Clayton McCullough say those things, because that type of baseball isn't going to win you baseball games. And for him to go out there and for him to show the frustration and say, this is unacceptable, just goes to show you the standard that they are setting for themselves. If he would have gone out there and he would have been monotone and he would have been like, oh, it's okay, it happens.
Game.
No,
Yep.
that type of baseball is unacceptable. You're going to lose baseball games. Sometimes the other team's just going to be better than you that day. All right? Those are tips of the cap. Sometimes you're going to have those physical errors. There were a lot of mental errors in those games. It was sloppy. It was not played right. That needs to be said. This is not our standard. That is not okay. We will move past it. But no, we are not playing that type of baseball from here on out.
Jack?
Yeah, I mean, I'll echo what Kelly was just saying. I mean, it really seems like he was, ticked off by the performance yesterday. And listen, like, there hasn't really been a singular game that I think any of us sitting up here could point to and say that was really bad baseball, quite like last night. I mean, we've talked about series. Kelly, Steven, you brought up the Rockies series, right? You got swept by the Rockies. They had 9 wins coming into that series. And you mentioned the standard, Kelly, like that's important. This team has been really good for 2 months. If they were struggling and if they were, playing 15 game under 500 baseball right now, it's like, that's different. It's like, okay, yeah, no, it's just a little, blip on the radar. It's okay. We'll get back to level water. They've been playing good baseball. They've been playing really clean baseball. And that was, I think, far and away like the worst individual game that the Marlins had played so far this year. At least that's the one that jumps out. So opportunity to scrub it and come back today. I'm excited to see, how this team as a whole responds.
That's Jack McMullen and Kelly Sacco with us as well. So there's a couple of things that come to mind, especially last night, guys. And this is a great stat in the game notes today. The Marlins lead baseball with a combined 714 games by rookie position players. The next closest team are the Athletics at 537. Clayton has talked about the goal for the second half is to finish strong. Kelly, what does finish strong look like? Does it equal wins and losses? What does finish strong look like for you?
I don't think it necessarily means wins and losses, okay? Because you can play good baseball games and lose. And what I think of is I think of the Milwaukee Brewers series here in Miami. Because remember that first Friday game? They lost that baseball game. And I remember thinking to myself and saying, I've never thought I would say that was a good loss. They played that game really, really tough. It was a really great game. And the Milwaukee Brewers just beat them.
Yeah.
That's going to happen. You have to play to your standard of baseball, and the cards will fall how they fall. So I think it's just about taking care of the little things, playing the game in the right fashion, and approaching the game in the right way, that's winning the rest of the way.
Okay, I want to give you the opportunity to give me the pie chart. Okay, I want pie
Is that what
chart.
you're drawing right now?
I do.
For
I
those
want pie chart of mental mistakes happening because it is August 19th. Mental mistakes happening because the rookies have played a combined 714 games, and also the pie chart that Kyle Stowers is out several weeks, and there's been multiple injuries, right? Even Anthony Bender, we didn't get to our roster move, but Anthony Bender has been placed on the IL. Cade Gibson, and I know people are at home are like, well, he only pitches one inning, and what's there? Anthony Bender is huge in that bullpen.
Humongous.
How would you guys categorize the pie chart right now? Why the Marlins have gotten into this rut of a week and a half?
I wonder if you're to put this the same way as I am. Go ahead. You go first.
So I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to go. I'll probably go 50%. It's August 19th.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at. So I'm at 50% August 19th, and then I'm probably going to skew. What 30% the non-Kyle Stowers one? Which one was the non-Stowers one?
Mental mistakes, August 19th.
Just non-Stowers / injuries.
Yeah, Stowers / injuries.
Wait, mental mistakes, August 9th. I thought it was mental mistakes because it's August 19th.
Yeah. All right, so it's 2.
Okay, so I'll go 60%. I'll go 60% August 19th.
I had 3. I did write 3.
I thought
You
I
had 3. He said August 19th, youth.
Yeah,
youth.
That's
Youth.
right. That's what it
And
was.
then the Stowers.
Okay.
Youth
Yes.
was the better way
Yes.
of putting it.
Gotcha.
So that was-
714 games combined for rookie position players.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to go 50% August 19th. I'm going to go 30% youth, and I'm going to go 20% Stowers struggling.
That was right about where I had it. I was going to go more 40, 40, 20.
Yeah.
20 with the Stowers again, and that's nothing against him, but I just think that, hey, it's next man up mentality when someone goes down. That's just part of it. Yeah, I think the fact August 19th, which, wow, I can't believe it's August 19th. August 19th. I think the youth plays a huge role in it. These guys, we were talking about this off camera just a few minutes ago while you're doing the pregame show. There are teams who have the veteran presence, and even teams who have youth but have gone to the playoffs who know what part of the season to kick it into another gear.
Yeah.
Okay, this team doesn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to do that. And that comes with experience.
But they will through the
years, and they will through experience. So it's just, this is a young team who doesn't know the grind of August, who doesn't know the grind of September, doesn't know, okay, this is kicking into second gear time because we're making that playoff push. It's going to come. It's just something that you have to learn with experience.
Yep.
So again, too, just getting through the grind of the dog days of summer. There's a lot of maturity that comes to that, and they're all learning it together, which I think is going to be beneficial moving forward in the years to come.
You want to put a bow on it, Jack?
No, I think that's spot on, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, it's, they're going to learn. Like, you feel really good about what's happening right now with this young nucleus. Much of the young nucleus is still healthy right now. It's a real darn shame that Kyle Stowers can't be a part of this for the next couple of weeks. Same thing with Graham Pauley right now. But it really feels like this is your opportunity for young guys to learn how to run through the tape in 2025. So then you can really run through the tape in 26. This is it. I don't want to say like a dry run or a dress rehearsal, but this is just like you have your opportunity to ingest information and then you come out better in 26.
And I know it might sound like we're being negative, but we're really not. The standard has just been elevated here.
Yeah.
I mean, it just has. Like a game like last night, maybe which would have been acceptable in years past.
Unacceptable.
We're going to hold them to a different standard, and so is Clayton McCullough. So I thought it was interesting what Clayton also said in Boston. He said, in a weird way, I hope we win all 3 games, but I also hope things go wrong. I hope that the ball takes a funny bout at Fenway Park and these guys experience something that they just can't practice, and I think that's what you're seeing. I don't care what anyone says. The Marlins right now have won 59 games. They'll succeed. They'll top what they won last year at 62, unless something horribly goes wrong. But I look at this year as a complete success because you have so many more answers than questions, and you did not know what you had in Kyle Stowers. You didn't know what you had in Xavier Edwards as an everyday player. You have those answers now, and hopefully you get a shot in the arm with Connor Norby and Ryan Weathers, who eventually, hopefully, will make the return, and Griffin Conine. I'll throw that name out there as well. We'll break here. Jack and Kelly have your call in about 14 minutes. X-Bowl question, Steve's guarantee. Then we'll play some baseball. That was good therapy for me. I needed to get that out on the Marlins radio network.
Ball games.
2-1 pitch. Augustine hits one high in the air, out to left and deep. That is monster bound and gone. That went over the monster and over the El Tiante Hart. Augustine Ramirez with a monster blast. It's homer number 18 on the year. The second homer for the Fish. It's 7-2. Red Sox in the top of the seventh. 1-1. Wagaman drills out to left center field and deep. That is monster bound, and it's gone. Wag attack over the monster. Eric Wagaman smashes a ball. Perfect no more for Crochet. He went 7 up, 7 down on cruise control, but Wagaman caught up to the heater. The 9th home run that Crochet has allowed on the four-seamer this year, 111 miles an hour off the bat, and that opens scoring. It's 1-0 Fish in the top of the third.
Pitch that I could hit.
Pitch again. That one past the dive of the third baseman Bregman into left for a base hit. That brings in X, and Liam Hicks waits out Whitlock. He shoots an RBI single the other way, and it's a one-run game. The tying run in scoring position with 2 men gone at the top of the 8th. It's 3-2 Boston. 0-1 pitch. That one hit well out to right center field. Rafaela on the move. Back to the track. At the wall. And it's gone to tie the game. That ball just kept on carrying. Dane Myers with a leadoff solo shot to right center into the Boston bullpen. Knots this game at 3. Anthony Bender is readying the Marlins bench. Marcy drills the ball out to right. Down the line.
Stream now.
Folks, I can see the finish line. 11 minutes away from first pitch. Steven Strom here. Jack McMullen, Kelly Sacco, 11 minutes away from first pitch. Game 2 of this 3-game set. Marlins looking to win game number 60 in game 126. Edward Cabrera will go opposite Michael McGreevy here tonight at Lone Depot Park. Let's get to our X-Poll question today. What former Marlins first base coach is now on the Cardinals staff? Make sure to vote at Marlins Radio. Ahmed, it is time for Steve's Guarantee.
Batter up.
Batter up.
Let's play some ball.
First pitch is moments away. Time now for Steve's Guarantee.
So I was having this conversation with Jack today. Who has the advantage, the offense or the pitcher, when it comes to facing a team in less than a month? I won't even say twice in the season because that usually just happens. But Edward Cabrera is in a situation where he did face the St. Louis Cardinals back on July 28th, so about 3 weeks ago. I like Cabby to deliver a quality start. The Marlins are reeling. This is the St. Louis offense that has struggled. They're 25th in the league in home runs, 24th in slug. Again, Cabby faced this team a couple of weeks ago. I think there's exceptions. Cabrera's been unbelievable, and I think tonight is a night where he puts the team on the back and says, just score me a couple of runs and let's go. Let's go. Let's get back on track here on this Tuesday night. Folks, I hope you got the itch for first pitch because when we come back, Jack McMullen paints the picture. Kelly Sacco, she is ready to rock. Starting lineups in first pitch is right around the corner. Thanks for tuning in to the Marlins On Deck pregame show. I'm Steven Strom. Let's flip the M together, Miami. Marlins baseball. It's next on the Marlins Radio Network.